Hi everyone, my name is Derek Board. I'm going to be talking a little bit about our project today, about who we chose to work with and what we're doing and why. We chose to work with Amber Ashley's Popinjay. It's a local business based in the Uniontown, Hartville area. She deals with vintage clothing and textiles, mostly from the 1920s to the 1960s, although she does go up to the 70s and as far back as the Victorian era. She deals with really anything people wear in that. She obviously shirts, dresses, slacks, but also hats, gloves, ties, pins, patches, anything that people wear. But she also deals in other antiques as well. Basically, anything she feels that she can find a new home for. Amber is actually going to be traveling with me. She's going to be we're on the road. As you guys watch this, we are on the road, headed to a show, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a moment. Basically, Amber's been doing this for a little over 30 years. She really loves meeting people, hearing their stories, and finding new homes for the clothes and the treasures of their youth. How it works is kind of similar to American Pickers. The other ladies in the group have a graphic up on the screen there for you. Basically, as it shows there in the graphic, she places an ad in a local publication. From there, she'll get a call. The advertise basically says, "Hey, I pay cash for Grandma and Grandpa's clothes." She'll get a call, somebody who has some stuff that they're looking to get rid of, whether that's through a downsize, whether that's through a death in the family, or just some stuff that they're ready to get rid of, move on from. So she'll get a call, set up a time to meet. Amber drives out to their location, checks out what they have, picks out some of course, the most fabulous fashions and treasures they have there, and at that they negotiate on the price for everything. Amber hands them the cash for that, and as the picture shows there, makes for a happy guy, happy lady, whoever we end up in contact with. From there, Amber takes the goods home, the merchandise home, and processes them. Process includes cleaning, repairing, any other kind of prep that needs done, whether it's fixing buttons, whether it's a little bit of sewing and mending, or again, if it's just cleaning, if it's to get smell out from tobacco or other smells that might have clothes from being stored for a while. Stains, she works a lot dealing stains out of a good piece as well. And then from there, Amber takes the merchandise to shows across the country. And as I mentioned briefly earlier, we are on our way to a show right now, headed down to Nashville. They've got a pretty big market every month. And we're going to go down there and set up and again hopefully find some new homes for some merchandise here. What we chose to do as a group, we chose our proposal was for a website project for Amber Ashley's Popinjay. We thought that this filled a need to create something a little more permanent and give a little more personal reach than what she's currently been dealing with. We feel that a website gives credibility that Facebook alone doesn't give. It kind of lends an air of permanence, whereas sometimes, when you see a business on Facebook, you never really know, even if they have a little bit of their story on there, you never really know if it's just kind of a fly-by-night operation or what the deal may be. So again, we thought the website would add a good bit of credibility that you don't get from Facebook and other social media alone. We also know that a website gives some freedom in design and expression that allows us to match her style, Amber's style, and the style of our business a little more closely than the bland backgrounds and things you can do with Facebook. Obviously there's infinite ways to customize to match her style, not only in the project we do, but down the road is lots of ways to change things, rearrange things, and again, just to match whatever the current style or the style of her business may be. Of course, it also gives clients more opportunities for behind-the-scenes look and information. You can, give a chance to view some videos. I think the ladies, Leslie and Taylor, are going to talk a little bit more about that in here in a moment. So again, videos, some appearance she's made in the media, whether it's in newspapers or on TV, as well as other information like a calendar, a biography, a little bit of her history, how she got started in the business and how she got to where she is now. It also provides an opportunity eventually, if she's interested, to have an online store, an e-commerce site. It's not something she's currently considering, but it is something that she's had some discussions about. So having her own website gives her that opportunity to, if she decides to implement that in the future. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the problems we've encountered on this project along the way. The primary one has been busy, varying schedules for our group. We're all coming from different directions to the university, and actually the only time we've been able to meet outside of class was for the initial interview with our client on this project. We have met a couple times as two out of the three of us, but again have not actually sat down to work together, all three of us, outside of class in that initial interview. To kind of bridge that difficulty we've had connecting between classes, we have been able to use technology, of course, Google Drive, where we store all our documents and the pieces and parts of our documents, as far as photographs and graphics and other things that we've put together. Obviously, like I said, all that has been shared on Google Drive, and we've been able to work together that way, as well as connecting through group chats on Facebook Messenger. And Google Docs, also has a chat feature we've used a little bit to connect there. And of course, what we had attempted to use was Skype to make this connection. Obviously, if you're watching this video, the Skype didn't work out. But then again, this video is another way we've used technology to connect outside, as I was able to get this to Leslie and Taylor so they can share it with you. Beyond that, the other problem we probably had, and it's I believe it's tied with the lack of time and to get together, is a little bit of miscommunication. Again, that was in part because of the lack of face-to-face time we've had outside of class, but it has led to a missed deadline for us on this. It's something we feel that technology that I just mentioned, as well as our experience working together, has led to a little bit of a fix in that, and we anticipate that things are going to go much smoother for the rest of the project. It's been a learning experience for us, and I think it will only get better. With that said, again, I'm Derek. Thanks for watching and listening. Enjoy the rest of the presentation as I turn things back over to Leslie. Thanks.